Hello friends, it's Kristie Marcotte. It's time for the December 17th reveal of Spellbinders 2024 Crafty Advent Calendar. If you have the Advent Calendar and haven't looked at today's item, now's the time to pause the video since I'm about to reveal it. So we'll open up the Advent Calendar, look for window number 17. It's on the right side in the lower corner. And looking at the picture on the inside flap, it looks like we have some shape dies. So I'll pull those out, open up the package, and lay out the different sizes. There are 4 dies included. So you could use these individually, or you could use 2 of the dies together to create a frame. And each of the dies have the fun postage edge on 2 sides, and the smallest die even has the tiny little circle cutout so you could use it as a tag. I've already gone ahead and cut out all of the pieces for the card. I have the pieces in Spellbinders medium size craft stack tray. The pattern paper I'm using is from Newton's Nook Designs. It's their Coffee House Stories collection. And I have the pattern paper and scrap pieces stored in a 6x6 Scrapmaster folder. For the background of my card, using this light green solid cardstock. At the bottom of this panel, I'm adding some Love from Lizi peel-offs. This is the brown with gold overlaid color in the pinstripe style, using the medium and also the narrowest width. Just add 1 of each of those at the bottom, and I am cutting the strips just a little bit wider than the panel. I'll wrap the ends around the back, layer this piece on some dark brown cardstock. The green cardstock layer is 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches, and the brown cardstock layer is A2 size, 4 1/4 inches by 5 1/2 inches. Now I'll put ATG tape on the back and add my card front onto a card base. Add a little bit of the ATG tape peeking out from the side. I simply used my fingers and tucked it behind. Using 1 of the new postage dies, I cut out 4 pattern paper pieces, 2 different designs. I'll add the 4 die cut pieces on a piece of white shimmer cardstock. And this piece is 3 1/8 of an inch by 3 7/8 of an inch. I wanted it big enough to leave about 1/8 of an inch border around all 4 of the die cut pieces. I'll lay out the 4 die cut pieces, trying to get them evenly spaced. Then 1 by 1, I'll adhere them down, and I'm using Barely Art glue. I think with the little postage edge, they look like tickets. I think this pattern paper collection is super cute with all the fun coffee images. I live in Western Washington, and I cannot stand the taste of coffee, although I love the smell of it. Several years ago, I posted quite a few videos that were coffee paper themed. It seemed like all of the companies were releasing a new paper line or stamp set that was coffee themed. So I took advantage of it and really enjoyed making all the coffee themed cards. Many of my family members and friends love coffee, so I had plenty of people to share the cards with. For a sentiment, I'm adding Hello Friend, and this sentiment was included on the stamp set from, I believe it was day 3. I cut it out using a stitch circle die from Love from Lizi, used the next size up and cut out a green circle, glued the 2 together, and I did pop them up using some small foam squares from scrapbook.com. We'll remove the release paper and add the sentiment in the center of the 4 die cut pieces. So there is my finished card. Decided to keep it fairly simple. And here's a look at the card my daughter made. She used a larger postage edge die, put it on the left side of her card, added the sentiment hello and one of her signature wax seals. On the inside of her cards, she adds 2 narrow strips of pattern paper in the lower right-hand corner. And on the back side, she adds Handmade by Penny, and this is a custom stamp we purchased from Vistaprint. If you are interested in the products I use for my card, I do have links in the description box below. Be sure to come back tomorrow for the December 18th reveal and a card. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.